Okay, welcome back. NorCaffeine's campaign to conquest the Black Pearl. So, where we last left off, we had just gained the mission to build a dock,
His Royal Majesty just discovered the
import 9,989 random things, and build 2 smuggler docks.
The world is
Now I will be getting into the second building of the Waterborne DLC, which is the smuggler's dock. The thing is, that's wrong, there we go. It is rather cheap. It illegally imports extra goods from started import trade routes, and it provides additional trade routes with the smugglers. So you may recognize this building from Tropico 4, which had a similar building, if I remember correctly. It does exactly the same, so if you are importing uranium, the smuggler will smuggle a few units of uranium for you, which is rather nice. So I will be building 2 of them, just to gain some progress on this mission without having to spend unnecessarily amounts of monies to get it. Monies, I say. Jesus. Sound like a illiterate. So we exported almost 10,000 pesos worth of goods there, which is nice. 9,380. So I lowered the voice volume and the sound effects volume as well, because I realized that the advisors were talking quite loudly. But that won't be a problem anymore, I hope. So now we are progressing nicely on this quest here, although we're not on the quest directly, but on the other submissions here.
Presidente, after stop.
Yeah, so we invented the paper. So let's just... what am I looking for? There we go. Build ourselves a newspaper, or maybe not, because... oh, maybe we will. It seems that all the college related workplaces is filled, which is really good in the beginning of the game, like here. So let's import some logs and some educated workers, because you can never have enough of those guys during this time, because you can't really educate anyone. So I will be taking whatever I can. So let's build ourselves a lumber mill to saw our logs and have some use of the ones I'm importing, which I don't really need, because I have 3 lumber mills. Or, I mean, logging camps, because this is a lumber mill. Silly me. Hate when that happens. So, yeah. Oh, nice. We're still a primary resource exporter.
The revolution is
Oh, that's an easy mission. Let's build another tavern. We have more than enough entertainment for the people here. Right behind the church, which does not frown upon alcoholism at all. So, we are getting quite ahead of the entertainment needs of the people, I really hope. All things considered. Yes, we are. We can actually check that in our happiness. 50 or 49 entertainment happiness, which goes down only because of the taverns providing
We have invented
not full efficiency, and this isn't the best entertainment, let's be honest. And the opera house scores quite highly, according to that. So we can lower that as well. There's 6 months to the next ship. Oh, we can actually lower that as well with the budget, which is quite handy, but I'm not going to spend more money on importation. Importation? What the hell am I talking about? Imports. As I have. Oh, wait. Let's just build a nice square here. I'm all about the squares. And track a road down there. Pretty tiles. There we go. And maybe another Teamster office, just to be ahead of that as well. What you can't really have too much of is Teamsters. When you reach the reach.
The pirates are attacking.
Oh shit! Yeah, okay, we have a good time here. when you reach a certain point, you will be producing so much things that the Teamsters will be all too busy grabbing stuff for you. So you don't really want to have too few Teamsters. And a big problem that you will probably have having too few is that they will be running all around the town, grabbing the cheap agricultural products, while your industry sits idle, having a lot of expensive goods in their output, but your Teamsters are too busy grabbing all the inexpensive shit that your farms produce. So being azure with
The leaders of the Tropico.
being azure with that azure with that problem is advised. So yeah, we are importing. However, it's just going to get stuck in the output here, it seems like. That's because the lumber mill isn't built any yet. But we will get to that.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me.
Let's take the cash. We don't need a mandate expansion, and we have a few open jobs, but I'm not really gonna get worried about that. What I do want to get worried about is the impending pirate attack. I think 2 squads will be enough, with the help of the military drill and the right to arms, which will grant them like doubled strength against any enemy. There we got a new tavern. Let's take the revolutionaries. And the guard towers will wither down the enemies as well, which is always nice.
Presidente.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happens, or yeah, I've done that before. I've gone on to the next era in a mission, but I don't really like to do that because of the authenticity of the mission. There we go, 23 new citizens, which is nice, because now we have filled every job space, I think. Nice. So I will leave that independence mission for later. They will be attacking until we actually finish the mission. So let's do that. So now we have built ourselves a lumber mill. I will increase the budget a tad bit, just to get that up and running.
His Majesty watched his bonfire burn with joyful glee. He enjoyed
I
the
will actually
event so
increase the price of logs. For export, of course, so I will gain more money, because I have shitloads of time to complete my mission here. And the monies are rolling in. Nice, nice, nice. So there we have our first fort. Nice. I think I will be building some houses, actually, because we are running far behind on that front. Having people living in shacks right in this area isn't that big of a problem, because they can't really... I don't think they will rebel against you. They can't. But in the next era, it's good to have some people in house. Before you reach like 200 homeless people, that kind of suck. Yes. But. So a smuggler imported 300 logs. I don't think the smugglers actually impact the mission here, which is quite sad. However, now we are importing. It's just waiting for the ship to be finished. There we go. And 6,000. So we will need 2 more ships to import goods. So another dock mission. I will actually comply. Let's build that one over here, just to have a shorter way for future expansions down that aisle, that part of town. Let's see here. Can't really expand. Fuck. There we go. Oh, I'm having some frame issues there. I think it's that glitch of graphics in the water there. It severely impacts the frame rate. It's quite sad actually, because I don't really know why it's happening. There we go. So looking here, or maybe not, everything actually just hits a terrible speed bump there. Oh, and the enemy force is invading our island. 3 pirates the 3 units of pirates. As you can probably see, they have an attack of 50. My palace infantry has... Okay, so we're actually under. So, just this is kind of cheating, but as you can probably tell, now my units are far better at doing fighting than the enemy are. And now we can just see how they will be firing a mass of volleys. Oh, they tore down my tower. How sad. So now both infantry squads are here fighting off these bloody pirates. The bonus, or the fortunate fact, is that the pirates have lower health, although just as many people. So they can still do a lot of damage against you, but you will kill them off quicker, providing that you don't die. So hopefully we will be killing off one of these squads. Normally you just rout the enemy before they can do too much damage. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. We routed off the first squad and there we go. They will be killed. There we go. So they will be running around like petty fools. Oh no, and just despawning. Thank God for the military might of Tropico. So, that just being said, let's build ourselves another fort over here. So we will have some military spread all over the island. And oh, we can see that the planks export is coming along nicely. Let's build ourselves a lighthouse. And you can see a new feature here is the shipping lane. So now a ship lane is blocking the construction. You can't just plop down your aircraft carrier or your new nuclear submarine or any fancy shit like that just in the middle of nowhere. Now the shipping lanes are preset. I think that is because of the stationary oyster farms and that kind of stuff. So you won't have boats just crashing through everything. And also, yeah, the ships always stop for each other in this game. I don't remember if they did that before the DLC / update, but now they do, which is always nice. Some realism for once. Let's see here. You can actually start to build some more plantations. So it would be nice with some more corn. Let's build that over here. Also, I saw that sugar was in a good spot over there, so we'll be building 2 sugar plantations actually. Sugar is a nice commodity because it is one of the most expensive raw ingredients, I think, or raw resources which can be grown, and rum sells for a heck of a lot of money. If you remember Tropico 4 and 3, rum is the best selling thing, I think, because it's easily produced and yeah, it just sells really well compared to doing other things like gold and such, because once you grow something it just keep on growing. Sadly enough, gold isn't infinite, although you can get a lot of it through various edicts such. Also, someone asked if there was any new edicts in this game, or this DLC rather. Sadly it isn't. The edicts are just the same. I think that's a bit of stupid, because the DLC costs quite a lot, and the only thing it adds is a campaign and buildings. Now, it's not the only thing it adds, but I think they should add some edicts, because this, the Modern Times campaign or DLC added to Tropico 4 was really large. The campaign was humongous, and the new stuff they added was quite a lot as well. So I think it's rather odd that they didn't add such an extensive update to this game that considered new edicts and new edicts and such. It would be nice, but so is life. So now we are getting really close to finishing the game here, or the mission, I think. There is a freighter. So where's the import ships? God damn it! Let's add another one then. Oh Jesus! The frame rates
My
are so
frenzied
bad.
smugglers inform me.
So we can just accept that mission for the shits and giggles. Is that what they say? New 24 citizens. Still having more open jobs than unemployed, so that's really great. Let's just build out some... Oh, what happened there? Yeah, the frame rate is quite bad. It doesn't happen when I'm not recording, and I'm also processing a film in the background here, so maybe that has something to do with it. Who knows? But we will endure. So here comes the last import ship. 8 months before our mandate expires, which is fine by me. We can always proclaim independence, but I'm not going to do that because we are winning the mission. So we find the Black Pearl, and you think, oh, it's over now, but no. You actually have to do one more thing.
Such black. Much amazed. Wow.
Wow. Excuse my rambling, I just lost my mind just looking at the Black Pearl. I bet I mean you, will be extremely rich once this miracle is sold. Now we have to find a customer who is rich enough to pay top dollar for it. So, there we go. We finished the mission. And how deep is the ocean? Attempt to sell the Black Pearl and see what happens. So the mission is finally over. It didn't take as long as the first one. But yeah, that will be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I will be seeing you the next time. Goodbye.